Muted.
Like it.
Boom.
Boom.
We're live. Is this all set? This is all set. I got this all going. Boom. All right, we're good. Mike will be here any minute, but we are episode 100.
I might get too much light. I feel like.
Yeah, I know. Your
close.
side's way lighter than ours.
I know. I gotta like put this up ski.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go.
Oh, actually, bring it down a little bit because you can see the glare right here. That's why I had it down. Yeah, that's good. All right.
Yeah, I look great.
So a little bit of
you got the flow going too.
I do, yeah.
I got it. Oh shit, my AirPod. I got it in a bun.
Oh,
I take my head. Yeah, I got it in a bun. Haircut soon. Haircut coming soon.
Yeah.
This is the best flow.
Been playing soccer.
Down here right now.
Playing
Yeah,
soccer.
it's the only flow you got.
Oh, yeah.
And it's awful. It's awful. I
It's
would.
more like a lip flow.
I would
Oh,
hate
yeah,
flow.
that's right.
Dude, I would. Hell no.
What
Hell
do you
no.
mean?
Hell no, what?
Look at his. What the hell?
The
is
mustache,
do that?
dude. The
You wanna do
mustache.
that?
is
Hell no.
sweet.
I love it.
Dude, I
Hell
literally am getting
no.
so many compliments on this. I swear to God.
From who?
I was walking in.
Guys.
No,
Exactly.
No. I got them from girls and guys.
Oh yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
I got. No,
I
she
swear to
hates
God,
it.
I don't. I swear to God, I don't
Um,
believe you.
I went into the casino the other day. I'm not even
Bullshit.
bullshitting you. I walked into the casino
Bullshit.
and there was like 3 dudes and a couple chicks all standing right next to.
What the hell was that?
So I parked in the garage and I took the elevator up. When I got out of the elevator, there was a bunch of people, and all of them turned to me and were like, "Yo, that's a sweet mustache."
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, good looks. But I got bitches to see. Like,
Hell-
I really even skirted around.
Hell
them,
no.
you know, I would
I
just say anything.
calling major cap. If I saw that, I would be like, "What the fuck do you have, girl?"
You know what? You hate me because you ain't me. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'll take
the
that.
Mustache,
I'll take that.
The mustache is in rare form, and it's
Awful.
gonna continue to get better. I don't think I'm gonna shave it for a good year. I think I'm really gonna let it come out.
Great.
You got
Chamberlain
more
style.
hair right
Chamberlain
now.
style.
You grow better on your face than on your head.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
This,
so I'll give you
this
that.
is lacking.
I'll give you
This
that.
is really lacking.
Yeah, that looks.
Dude,
Why
I swear
you
to God,
chuckled?
I went to Supercuts and I was like, listen, I want to be almost bald. Like, I want this to be
Yeah.
Almost
I
bald.
want it to
That
be
is
like
not
Trevor
almost,
Gorgesian.
that is
third grade.
not almost bald. That is not almost bald.
I know. And then
Take it off again. Show the peeps.
Dude, let me finish my sentence before you go, okay?
Show the peeps.
I went into Supercuts.
I'm sorry, I got that overpowering voice.
I went into
I
Supercuts.
know.
No, you just no.
Yes, yes.
And I was like, listen, I want to be almost bald. Like, I'm gonna be balding anyway. I want to see what it looks like. And she goes, listen, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. So what I think you should do is cut it, to what you're used to, maybe a little bit shorter.
Cap.
After the holidays is when you want to come back. If you still want to do it, I'll do it then.
Cap.
And I was like, all
Colin
right,
Cap.
that sounds about right.
Colin Cap.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, I'm calling Cap on that,
Bring it
bro.
back,
Just
Colin.
because there's no way you were going in there almost bald, dude. There's no way.
No, that's exactly what I said to her. She's like, I don't think you should. She talked me out of it because I really wanted to because I haven't done that shit ever, and I'm going to soon.
Oh boy.
I don't know why you're trying to shit talk me right now when you're the biggest advocate of me shaving my fucking head and just going
How am I
bald.
shit talking you?
What do you mean? You're just cap.
Yeah, Cap,
No,
dude,
you
I-
said that, cap.
Yeah, Cap. No way.
Like I'm just gonna lie on the
wanna know
podcast.
why?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lie
yeah,
on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
do think that. Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? Cap.
Cap.
Yeah, because every time I told you to go bald, you're like,
He's calling cap on me when he's the one using the dead microphone.
no. I always tell you.
Oh,
I always tell you. So was that one. So every time, and this is your microphone. I do this for show.
I know.
I do this for
I
show.
agree.
I don't need to use.
We all
this.
cap a little bit, bud.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
doesn't the
here.
illusion
Oh, you're
kind of
capping.
go away when you say it's all for show?
It does.
It is for
Absolutely
show.
Does.
For show. It don't matter.
For
It don't
show,
matter.
for
People
show.
love it. What was I getting at?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Every time I say that you're going bald, dude, you're like, no, I'm not going bald. No,
What am I supposed
No,
to say?
I'm not.
Yeah.
no. You're like, I'm not cutting it short. No way. We
That
got a
is
fucking.
not true. The
we got a
last couple
fucking
times
army.
I said, yeah, I will.
We got a
yeah,
I
fucking
will be
army
soon.
coming
Uh-huh.
down.
Both of you.
What is
Oh
going
boy.
on? This guy only comes when.
Oh shit.
Everyone comes.
Hey!
Respect. We were just going over it.
That's funny.
We were just going over it. All right, so we got to
got-
make some movements here. Would you like to grab a chair?
You don't
want to
go on camera?
Bring it down
I
here.
don't know.
All right.
Oh, if you don't need to be, then you can just take a
Yeah.
seat, Bill.
Jill.
Dill.
Really?
Yeah, you can just take a seat. All right.
Mike's just gonna.
Is everybody
He's gonna
aware?
sit and eat his pizza.
Is everybody aware of what has happened over the last 2 hours or so?
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
I
we
feel
gotta.
like
all right, we'll get
I
into
was
it. We just
looking
talked
up-
about Zach's mustache and his
Yeah, we
hair.
were literally talking about my
That's funny.
mustache for the first 10 minutes.
And this
Every
dude's
time.
gonna. This dude is.
What are you gonna say?
You're leaning on the other one.
You look like Captain Hook.
Do I? Is that a compliment?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right,
I
I'll
mean-
take that. I'll take it. I have more hair on my lip than my head now, which is
Damn.
something.
I also said that.
I think I'm gonna grow it out for another year. I really do.
The stash?
Full chambo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit, beeswax.
Yeah. Trust me. As soon as I get, dude, my friend,
Dude,
the
people-
cook that I
oh
work
my
with in
God.
Tiverton has mustache wax, and I used it after work the other day. I swear to God, it was coming out majestically.
Sick.
So I think I'm gonna get that and actually use it.
I like it.
Oh my
As
God.
soon as December 1st comes around, though, this is getting shaved.
You
I'm
know,
sick of the
clean with
beard.
stash.
Really?
Sick of the beard.
Whoa, just
Oh,
a stash.
Oh, I hate it.
Wow.
I'm kind of.
Oh, I'm not going clean shaven.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go clean, but I'm gonna go like tight. You know what I mean? I have to for work anyway. I'm lucky my boss is letting me do this for no shave November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear a
Really?
fucking net on your fucking
You have
chin.
to, like, you have protocol or whatever.
We're still.
Yeah,
we're
like,
still talking.
When I
about
go up there,
Boom,
I have
boom.
to, right, I have to do the button up.
13
Sometimes if I'm
minutes.
teaching my class, I got to do the tie. I'm supposed to keep it clean. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right.
You gotta do the tie.
So
Cat.
when I'm teaching my class, I got to do the tie.
So UFC.
So UFC.
What's that?
The UFC.
I think that's what we're here to figure out.
The UFC is an organization in which people beat the shit out of each other.
So this
for
guy
money.
named Dana.
The first rule about UFC is you don't talk about UFC.
Yeah.
UFC 282 main event has been changed from into Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. Did you guys hear that Glover Teixeira was offered the fight against Magomed
That's what I
Ankalaev?
was gonna say. Why,
Really?
why isn't Glover
Yeah.
fighting?
So put yourself in his shoes, okay? I just want you to think about this.
Okay, he's
The
gonna fight
card-
a murderer.
The card is in 17 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have been training for Jiri Prochazka, who effectively he's been training for over a year, if you
Yeah.
include his first fight,
Yeah.
right? And they say, okay, let's change to Magomed Ankalaev.
Yeah.
Now, Ankalaev is a striker first. Like, he's Russian. He doesn't have this. He has a wrestling background. He's a great wrestler,
Yeah.
but he stays standing.
He's much
Yeah.
more of a mauler, though.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
You know,
But so is Yuri, isn't he? He's just stand up.
Yuri likes
Oh.
to stand and fucking go.
Right. But Jiri Prochazka is so different of a striker.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Ankalaev is a boxer. Prochazka is a kickboxer. Ankalaev has a great wrestling background. Yuri is good at jiu-jitsu, but he's not great in wrestling or jiu-jitsu. So you put yourself in Glover's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the point that I want to make. This is probably Glover's last shot at the title
Well, yeah.
that he just had.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So-
that's true.
He will get another shot, especially now that we know that Prochazka's out for over a year.
Mhm.
He's getting surgery. Dana White said it was the worst shoulder injury he's ever seen.
Shoulder.
Shoulder injury.
Oh shit! Wow.
The worst shoulder injury he's ever seen.
Damn.
Jerry got it wrestling.
I'm sure he's seen some pretty bad ones.
You know what I mean? So it's fucked up.
Oh, shit. Yeah. What the fuck?
So with Ankalaev and Blachowicz fighting for the title,
Probably doing some Tony Ferguson weird activity shit. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
He's
Oh,
definitely the
likely.
type
Doing
of guy to
some
do
weird
that.
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Ankalaev and Blachowicz fighting for the title, it makes sense to me that earlier next year, maybe like May, June, we're gonna see Teixeira as the number one contender. We're gonna see him get the title shot, right?
I'd say so. Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things, he has to wait 6 months to have a full camp for the title shot instead of going into what could be his last title shot ever, possibly his last fight ever, on a 2-week notice.
Yeah.
You know, like it makes sense to me that he would push it. And I got this from you. He even said that
From
he
me.
he would be willing to fight Ankalaev in Brazil in
Yeah.
January. He said, if you want to just push back a month, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But the UFC was like, no, we need a title fight for this card.
We need a title fight for 282 because they weren't gonna have one.
Right.
So they're just making up one.
What's the co-main?
So that is what I'm very happy you said that because I wanted to get into this a little bit.
How's your day?
The co-main event of UFC 282
Another
now
day, another dollar.
Like podcast.
Hey,
is
you want
Patty
weekend?
Patty
Patty
Pimblett
Third
versus
up.
Jared
Pay
Gordon.
tomorrow.
Wow.
Pay tomorrow.
Off
Pay
the
tomorrow.
Did you guys hear that?
What are you saying to me?
The
What
co-main
the fuck are you
event.
saying to me?
The co-main event for 282 is Patty Pimblett versus Jared Gordon
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Hell yeah.
because the main event got
Patty
taken off.
Pimblett. All right. All right.
Because Blachowicz Teixeira isn't happening
Flash
anymore.
I want Zach
so it got
to-
bumped up to the co-main event. Pimblett versus Gordon.
I want Zach to
Jared Gordon.
say why he likes Pimblett.
Jared-
Sweatshirts.
Jared
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jared Gordon is in a co-main event of a pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's fun.
Who?
Flash Gordon.
Who?
He's from
Yeah.
New York.
Shout out Jared Gordon. Motherfucker's getting paid.
Yeah.
Paid.
I don't think he
Deservingly
is.
paid.
I don't think he's getting
It's a
any more
co-main
money.
event.
I don't think he's getting any more
No, he
money.
does. Co-main event.
Yeah.
No,
he'll
I
get
don't think
money.
so.
Yeah, it's more
Nothing
money.
in his fight has changed.
Oh,
I
he
don't
It's
think
a
wasn't in the
co-main.
co-main?
It's a code main.
It's a co-main. It's a 3-round fight.
No, yeah, I know. Was it the co-main before?
Yeah.
No.
I think
Oh yeah, he's getting more.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, he is.
Especially against Patty.
I don't
it's not
think
like it's
so.
like a fucking. It's not like he's in a shitty fight.
I would
He's also a
assume.
good fight.
I would guess that like Pimblett's gonna make 90 grand and Gordon's gonna make like 35.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
For a co-main,
you gotta think.
He's
but
got
this fight was
Barstool
not
Sports.
booked.
He's got Barstool
When they
Sports behind
signed the
him. That's a
contract,
huge
when they signed the fucking
Oh,
contract,
endorsement.
it was
That's-
not a co-main event. It's not like you're signing a new contract for a co-main event because nothing in the rules have changed. You know, the title fight has to change their contracts because now they're fighting for the title and now it has to be a 5-round fight. So now they have some wiggle room to renegotiate and try to ask for more money. Pimblett and Gordon,
yeah.
nothing in their fight has changed. It's still a 3-round fight, still not for a title.
Just a 5-round.
Yeah, Ankalaev versus Blachowicz is a 5-round fight.
Well,
I got
we know Jan can do 5
Jesus.
rounds.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ankalaev
goes
can
on
too.
all day.
He's had a main
Has
event
he
go
had a main
5 rounds to
event?
decision.
It's just like
Um,
I think I'm too
That's
Who the fuck did he fight against?
That's it.
Jan was Glover beat Jan for the championship, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but it was like, wasn't Jan winning that fight? Or
No.
it was Glover.
No, Glover
was?
fucked him
Okay,
up.
Yeah.
I gotta
No one
say,
of them
Glover
was
Teixeira
sure.
is like he's been the underdog in his last 3 fights, and he was going to be in this one again for his 4th. And he has been wildly successful
He was-
in all 4.
He was beating Yuri.
He was beating
Yeah,
Yuri
They got
3 rounds to
3
1 and was
rounds.
winning the
almost
5th round.
handily beating Gary.
He choked out Jan in the 2nd round after beating him in the 1st. You know what I mean? Like Glover has been on a fucking tear.
And he's
Yeah.
like,
Who's
Well, you
the
see-
better matchup? Glover, fucking samurai guy.
Glover
I don't know
Yuri,
why his name's out
Prochazka.
of my head right now.
That's
Him or him Ankalaev?
Who's the best matchup for Glover?
I'd say Ankalaev.
I would say
right?
Ankalaev too, which is why I'm confused why he's not just taking
well,
this fight.
well, here's the thing. He's been 5 rounds with Yuri.
Yeah.
And he did very well, and I think
Yeah.
he can use that for his advantage.
Right.
I think Ankalaev's better on the ground
He's more of
than
a-
Yuri.
Yeah.
I would say Yuri is the easier matchup. I have been saying though, as much as I love Prochazka, over the last couple of weeks that we've been talking about this fight, I've been saying that Ankalaev is going to be champion next year anyway. Because the winner of this fight, Blachowicz Ankalaev, was going to fight the winner of the title fight next year
Yeah.
in almost like a tournament style matchup. And I said that Ankalaev was going to beat either one. I think Ankalaev is such a complete fighter. I really do.
Yeah, he's got some knockout
The
potential.
Russian
Any
takeover
fight.
started.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he fights to a lot of decisions too, which is weird. You know, like he doesn't get hit. He fucking does not get hit.
How many times has he been hit?
It was like that when they were showing.
Has he ever been knocked out?
No, I think
His
he's
last
like
fight was,
19 and 1.
Fucking ugly guy, right?
Ugly guy?
Ugly guy.
His last
Sure.
fight was Anthony Smith.
Anthony
Oh,
Shrek, yeah.
Smith. Yeah.
yeah.
Zach, is that the screen for the live screen now? Like, do they see that?
Yeah, they can see that.
A little blurry. But
No, the web browser.
Can they see what?
The
Can they
web
see
browser.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we put it back there. Well, it's
Wait,
also
they see
for
it?
him to see it because when we're doing the regular podcast, I'm sitting here with my computer and he can see the TV as well.
I think it means on the broadcast.
Yeah, the broadcast can see it though too.
No,
but
no,
it's
you
from
know-
the TV. It's not on the
From- yeah,
broadcast
it's
on his
not on the
computer. It's
actual
on the
screen.
broadcast on the TV.
Yeah.
Right. So like if I wanted to share a screen, I totally could, right? If I wanted to come down here,
You don't have to get into it. I was just wondering.
okay, fine. I won't get into
I
it.
said it. I said it weirdly.
Ankalaev is on an 8 or 9 fight win streak. But when you go against these guys, these top guys, these ranked guys,
Damn, that's
Krylov
he's got some
decision, Ozdemir
Holy
decision,
shit.
Santos decision,
Yeah,
and then Anthony Smith only lost because he fucked up his leg in that fight against Ankalaev.
Yeah.
I mean, he was losing either way, but that's
Yeah,
why
I
he got.
think he was
That's why he
losing
got
that.
finished. That's what I meant to say.
That's a lot of green.
You know what I mean? So like, and Thiago Santos was the 5-round decision that I meant. I couldn't figure out who it was. But yeah, he could totally go to a decision, and I think he will. I think this fight will go to a decision. And I think Ankalaev will win 4-1.
All right,
Ankle.
let's
I
talk
think
about the real
Ankalaev definitely wins.
elephant in the room. Let's pull up the rankings. Light heavyweight right now. Let me see him.
There you go.
Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. And where are we putting Alex Pereira?
So I'm very happy you
Where's
mentioned
he
that.
going?
We
Where's
put a
he
poll
going?
out. Can we talk about this?
Uh,
Actually, we put a poll saying, would Alex Pereira or Jiri Prochazka win in a fight? And do you know what the poll results were?
Probably.
I think
Austin?
I voted. I think I
Speaking of
voted
Austin,
Pereira.
I do not. I will look it up though right now.
73% said Alex Pereira.
Really?
I don't think it was a lot of votes.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, it was a good amount. It was a good amount.
I think it was like maybe 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
I'll look it up.
73%
I'll look
said
it
Alex
up.
Pereira. I'm gonna be honest with you. Prochazka versus Pereira.
Oh yeah, I said.
It's a good
I
fight.
got Pereira, dude. Maybe.
I think I might have Pereira, man.
Nah.
But if
after
this is my
now that
problem.
Yuri doesn't have a shoulder, yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
but I
Yeah,
also
okay.
think Prochazka, if he takes him down to the ground, oh my god.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's
agree.
over in a heartbeat.
But that's not Prochazka's game, you know. Like it was
He
crazy to
just-
me.
He submitted Glover. What do you mean?
He's okay at jiu-jitsu, but his game plan is not to take you to the ground and pound you.
Well, wasn't Glover severely
Maybe this time it would
concussed when
be.
he submitted him?
No.
It wasn't
So
off
what
the
happened
takedown?
was Glover
After
took
that fight.
Blachwich's back, and when he took his back, he tried to get him in a rear naked. But as Prochazka got out of it, Glover tried to roll to get up and just got caught in a bulldog choke. It was literally one of the most fucking Hail Mary attempts of a
So you
submission
just like
ever.
Glover
But he just
fucked up and
like,
Yuri capitalized.
absolutely.
Okay.
And Prochazka has a fucking death grip, man. Like that guy's fucking
Yeah, he's a
squeeze is
strong guy.
nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's choking out bears and shit up at his house. Or
I would
whatever.
put Alex Pereira at 7.
You'd put Rakic above him.
Actually, 6. Just behind Ankalaev.
Hmm.
Now remember, this isn't totally right because UFC ranks as number 1. So this is actually you can subtract 1.
Okay.
So like you would say 5.
Okay, yeah.
Let's say Alex Pereira beats
'Cause he's a
number 16. Like he moves up, he makes the. You're right.
They're not going to give him.
They give him like an
No,
unranked.
Pereira would give him like a top 5. Like if Pereira wanted to have a light heavyweight
He'd
fight,
fight Paul Craig.
Okay.
no, that would be such a stupid.
Yeah. Paul Craig, bro. Come on now.
That would be a fucking interesting fight. Paul Craig's actually fighting Johnny Walker in January though.
I hate
Um,
Johnny Walker.
I like
Oh, I'm giving Johnny Walker Pereira.
No
Johnny
way.
Walker would get fucking.
Johnny Walker would like
mauled.
fucking spinning heel kick knock him out or some
He
shit.
doesn't do
No,
that
he
shit
wouldn't.
anymore. He doesn't do that stuff.
I would give
boring.
him. I might give him fucking Blachowicz.
No.
I think that's an interesting matchup. You got two
Not right
heavy
now.
hitters,
Maybe
heavy hitting strikers.
Maybe Smith. Anthony Smith. I wouldn't give him anyone in the top 3 because you don't want to fuck up
What
the
if-
division.
No,
anyone
you
that's
can't.
Already
You
fucked up.
can't give him Jan Blachowicz because it's Adesanya's only other
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
He
but they do
goes and
that.
beats Jan Blachowicz
That's
at
why they do
205. The embarrassment.
That'd be
Oh
fucked up.
my god.
That'd be fucked up.
That falls right.
That would
into
be that would be no, that would be embarrassing. You know?
That
I
falls
thought
right
about that
into-
too. I wanted to do a poll with that because I think Pereira, dude,
It'd be a story.
Jan could definitely take him to the ground. There's a
I
fighter out
believe
there with
that
the
Glover
IQ that takes him
Teixeira-
to the ground.
I believe Glover Teixeira
Beats Pereira.
beats Pereira.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I believe
aren't they
that
like boys?
Paul Craig is a very interesting matchup for Pereira because Paul Craig is a jiu-jitsu savant, but in his last fight against Ozdemir, it looked like worse than or against Krylo. No, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was Ozdemir. I'm sorry. Looked like dog shit, and he didn't even go for takedowns. Like I don't know what the fuck Paul Craig was doing, but obviously against a guy like Pereira, if you have any ground game at all, you're going for a takedown.
Oh, his pig.
I think that Alex Pereira's next fight is Adesanya. I think they're going to
Yeah,
run it
for
back
sure.
next year.
Why wouldn't you give him the Reaper?
I think that Adesanya beats him.
Yeah, probably.
Listen, Adesanya was 2.5 minutes away from beating him in the first time. You know what? Nah, fuck it. Pereira beats Adesanya. Pereira knocks him out again.
I think he does because he
think he
knows
does.
the distance that like. I think he was saving a lot of his energy to the 5th round because he never thought he'd make it to the 5th round. You know
And
what I mean?
that was the biggest thing. And his coach was
And
like,
now
"All
he
right, here it
knows
is.
what he
You got
can-
nothing
now
to
he
hold
knows.
back for.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
go."
So he just didn't hold back.
Right. Adesanya, like that was, in my opinion, Adesanya's best fight in the UFC for 4 rounds. I thought he did so well. His head
Yeah,
movement
he was
was
piecing
fucking
him up.
amazing. He was piecing him up. He took him to the ground, had ground control time. He was beating up his legs, and then he just got caught. Pereira's power is
Again.
something fuck else.
This guy caught.
So, if Alex Pereira beats Izzy again, or if they don't fight, can we say that it is guaranteed that Chimaev will be a double champ one day? Like, is that
I think
is
that's
that
already,
gonna fucking
I
happen?
think that's already in the cards, no matter what.
Because
Nah,
listen,
fuck him. He's overrated. I hate
No,
him.
he's not.
I hate him.
He's
not overrated.
Fuck
He's
that
not
guy.
overrated.
Fucking dumb.
Fuck
he
that
beat
guy.
Gilbert Burns.
He's not overrated, but
You can say what you want
I
about
don't
the
think
Kevin
he's all
Holland
that.
fight. That was a terrible fight that never should have happened. But he beat Gilbert Burns. That makes him for real. Always.
That dude's a beast.
Here's what I'll say about that, though. I think Chimaev needs to go for the middleweight title before the welterweight title because they're already
he'll
talking.
win the middleweight.
That he's having
Right.
difficulty.
They're already talking about that they're making Edwards Usman 3 in May or in March. UFC 286 is being looked at for UK.
Yeah.
That has been talked
Yeah.
about this week, which will be a fucking hell of a card. I can't wait for that.
Yeah. Molly will probably fight again.
Usman will be Edwards for the
Yeah,
title.
absolutely, yeah.
And if there is a tougher matchup for Chimaev in the UFC than Kamaru Usman, I want to
Dude.
hear it.
But what if?
I want to hear it from anybody.
But what if Kamaru Usman just isn't that
Covington?
guy anymore? 'Cause sometimes these guys that are like
Chimaev.
undefeated, perfect in their career,
Kevin
they get
Holland.
knocked out once,
No.
and they're like not.
Well, he
really
wasn't
the same.
perfect
Holland
coming
reach
into this fight.
advantage, maybe.
He was 22-1.
But like, you know what I mean?
Are
I
they
do.
fighting
Like
at
in that
welterweight?
stretch,
Holland
he was
versus
un-
No,
insane.
he's that middleweight.
And, like,
He
look
could
at, like,
drop. No, I don't
Jose
think he
Aldo
would drop
gets knocked
now.
out by
I don't know.
McGregor.
Wait.
and stuff.
Holland Thompson, is that what you're saying?
No,
You were
Holland
just-
versus Usman.
Holland Usman?
Yeah, if he was to drop down,
You mean Chimaev? Oh,
Holland versus Usman.
They're both at welterweight.
Oh, they are. Oh, yeah.
Holland versus Thompson.
Is welterweight.
Is it?
They're both at welterweight now.
How the fuck is Thompson welterweight?
How the fuck is
How's
Kevin Holland
the
welterweight?
dude?
Kevin Holland's like 6'2" with
6'3",
81-inch
yeah.
arms. His
He's a lanky
Kevin
motherfucker.
Holland's reach is 1 inch shorter than Francis Ngannou. Okay, think about that.
Jesus.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He just
nuts.
also happens to be 100 pounds lighter than him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ugh.
It's crazy.
I think that Kamaru Usman takes the title. I think that Pereira keeps the title. Meanwhile, also in UFC 285 or 6, we will see Covington versus Chimaev.
Yeah.
In a fight that I am desperately simping for Colby Covington in that fight.
That's my guy.
That is my favorite fighter in the UFC. I can't even really explain why.
What?
Because he is
Really?
like everything I
Okay.
hate,
Yeah.
but I fucking
I was gonna
love
say you
Colby
used to,
Covington.
Nah, you used to hate him.
Oh no, I've always been a fan.
Doesn't
I
it
swear to God, I
really?
have been. I swear to God, I
makes-
have been.
No sense.
Doesn't that fight make you
Huh?
feel?
That's fine.
Doesn't it make you like remind you of like Chael versus Anderson Silva, kind of
Yeah.
Are you
Just like-
comparing Chimaev to Anderson Silva right
in a
now?
way?
Yeah.
But when Colby loses,
No.
loses, don't you
When
think
Colby
it's
wins.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he
The
fucking
level-
does.
It's gonna be the separate
It's a
like,
level of
alternate
shit talk.
timeline.
Let me ask you this: Colby Covington versus Gilbert Burns. Mind you, that Gilbert Burns versus
Colby
Chimaev
Covington.
was razor thin, was razor close.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to
I don't
Covington.
think it should have been, personally.
Okay, hang on.
Covington Chimaev is a great matchup
Yeah.
because I don't think
What
Chimaev
is-
goes for takedowns.
I'm gonna change.
just like he did for Gilbert.
I'm gonna change the
Yeah.
subject real quick, probably.
Mhm.
I did a.
Do you have any
poll-
weigh-in? Have you been listening at all?
Not really. No.
Okay.
I have been, but I've been tweeting and I'm looking for polls and shit to talk about. So for the title, the title shot coming up, Ankalaev versus
Jan.
Jan. Did a poll, 48 tweets, 52% Ankalaev, 48% Jan.
Wow, that's close. That's way closer than I would have thought, especially with the odds being what they are. Because the odds are like minus 270 for Ankalaev.
I know. I figured that was interesting.
So, what's your take on Kamaya versus Covington?
Oh, I got Kamaev.
Yeah.
I got Kamaev. I'm not going to second guess it.
Dude, I think
I'm not
I think
going to second
Colby
guess
wins
it.
by decision.
I don't know. It's
Like, what is Kamaev? Kamaev did crazy well against Gilbert Burns standing.
if Covington can get him on his back, then yeah.
I think Covington has a fucking wrestling advantage in that. Is that crazy to say?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Drew Dober or Bobby Green?
That's a good one.
Drew Dober.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah, I
votes
got
on
Drew
it.
Dober.
71% Drew Dober, 29% Bobby Green.
I like
Mhm.
Drew Dober a lot.
Yeah, I thought Bobby Green got popped for PD.
He did.
What?
He was supposed to hold for 6 months. Well, when is that fight going to happen?
December.
This soon,
Yeah.
December
It's a
17th.
fight night.
Yeah, I heard
On
that he got
birthday.
popped in like fucking September for 6 months. I thought. I guess not.
I did another one. Burns, Neil Magny's gonna happen.
Yep, in
Really?
283 in January.
That's gonna be a
Yeah.
That's such a weird fight.
Yeah.
I don't
How do
think
you
it's gonna be a
guys?
snooze
How do you think that's gonna be finished?
Burns
I think
by
Burns
decision.
submission.
I think
Burns submission because I did a poll 22% decision, 48% TKO, 30% submission.
I think that a lot of people don't realize how amazing, like, Gilbert Burns is a world jiu-jitsu champion 2
Yeah.
times,
It's
twice,
crazy.
which is why Kamaev didn't take him down. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know if Gilbert Burns has ever been taken down in his fucking life. Why
Right.
the fuck would you go down to the ground with that guy?
73% Pereira, 27% Jiri Prochazka.
That number might be a little inflated though. I don't know if I completely agree with that.
Mm.
I think that Yuri, if he had time to game plan for Pereira, would definitely take him down. Like, you know, Yuri's wrestling game is definitely better than Adesanya's. And Adesanya was able to take him down pretty easily. And then you think about the fact that Pereira has never wrestled, or at least in the UFC, has not wrestled anybody 205. He's only wrestled with 185.
Yeah.
So now, not only are you wrestling against a guy who has more experience, you're wrestling against a guy who's 20 pounds stronger than you. Or not than you, but 20 pounds stronger than anybody else you've wrestled. So I think Prochazka would be able to take advantage of that, whether he's a wrestler or not. I'm now switching sides and saying that Prochazka beats Pereira.
Okay. No, you just sent a message to the group.
Sorry.
This fight's so far away. How weird is this?
No,
Macy Barber will take on
Oh, wow.
Andrea Lee at UFC's event March 25th. Dude, March 25th. We're not even out of November. And this fight's already
And they're
scheduled
announcing
for March 25th.
What? I tried to tell you it's not important.
No, you're fine.
I think it was very important.
No, I was literally going through the Twitter stuff, and then that was my last notification. I swept, and I was like, oh, shit. March 25th, Macy Barber versus who?
Andrea Lee.
Oh.
March
Oh.
25th.
That's like that.
That's
the
so
same thing
far
happened
away.
in October. The first fight night of the year next year is Kelvin Gastelum versus Nasruddin Imavov.
Mm.
So it's like January 15th, and they announced it in like August or September or something.
Yeah.
It was so fucking early.
Well, I did a
Weird.
poll. Just 151, 64% Macy Barber, 36% Andrea Lee.
Hmm.
Macy Barber up and coming.
Kayla Harrison's
I like
fighting
that.
this weekend,
Yeah.
or maybe next weekend. Kayla Harrison versus Larissa Pacheco, who's like the second best woman fighter not in the UFC. Well, all right, so maybe third behind Cyborg and Kayla Harrison.
She's beaten her twice already.
Both by this is what I found interesting. I'm gonna say right now, for the potential, I picked Pacheco on verdict for the potential. But Kayla Harrison,
That's why
you ever heard of Kayla Harrison?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Kayla Harrison? She is the best woman fighter, not in the UFC. She's like 16-0.
Oh no, I know. Okay, no,
She is a bigger Ronda Rousey that can strike. Like
Right.
she's a judo master that can strike,
Okay.
and she's 135. And she's fighting Larissa Pacheco, who was 0-2 in the UFC, then went to PFL and was fucking people up. Kayla Harrison's only 2 wins, not by a finish, is Larissa Pacheco. She's finished everybody she's ever fought, and she's gone to 2 decisions with Pacheco, which I find interesting.
Are they
I
fighting
think
in
I
the
took
UFC?
decision.
No, PFL.
I think I took Harrison.
That's definitely
It's
the
definitely
smarter bet.
decision.
Yeah.
I don't know if definitely a decision. but I
Probably
think it's-
decision.
I think it's though that when I saw that stat, I thought that was interesting. To me.
Yeah.
I think I picked Pacheco by decision, which was like plus 47 times 47 XP or whatever. Put 600 XP on it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, trying to get my black belt.
Yeah.
What belt are you?
I think I'm blue belt.
I
3
haven't even
stripes.
done the last 3 weeks, dude. I've been
Yeah, I haven't done it
slacking.
in so long.
You did it last week.
No, I didn't.
I ate shit.
I did really well last week. I almost
In ZHQ
I almost got a
Q2
full white belt.
Oh yeah, you didn't do it. Chico got a gold in the last weeks.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said you
shit,
did
wow.
good.
I am blue belt 3rd stripe, and I have Pacheco by decision with all 600 XP on it, which is times 32. So I will be getting
Yeah, I just
what
did
is that
that.
192,000 XP.
Yeah, I just did
That's a good
that. So boom. Thank you, Zach.
Why is Tuivasa fighting on a fucking fight night?
That fight
Dude,
next
so let's
card's
talk about this card.
crazy.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Card's crazy.
Because me and Austin have been going over it for the last couple of weeks. This is the best fight night of the year, and it came out of absolutely nothing because no one talked about it. But like literally a month and a half ago, the Tuivasa versus Pavlovich fight, Clay Guida got announced. Michael Johnson versus Mark Diakis got announced. Tracy Cortez, Amanda Ribas got announced, and then the Barberena stepped in against the guy who Dos Anjos was supposed to fight, but they've had another month to really train, so it's happening. One thing that did just happen is that Derek Brunson fell out of this card against Jack Hermanson. So I forgot who is stepping up
I
for
still like that fight though. I forgot who it is, but
it. I know Marcel Dorf tweeted about it, who I get all of my fight information from. Roman Dolidze. He's fighting Roman Dolidze on 2 weeks' notice. Dolidze, I believe, just got a win in his last fight, which is like in October. Roman Dolidze beat Phil Hawes by a 1st-round knockout. And now he's fighting Jack Hermanson. Dolidze, a consummate striker. Hermanson, a consummate wrestler.
Count Docs.
Phil Hawes.
I know, but
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're saying yes. Yes, he did. 3-fight win streak. You know, Dolidze's really good. But this is Jack Hermanson's 2nd fight in a row against someone coming in on 2 weeks' notice, which is awesome for him.
fuck that guy.
It's great. The last time was Chris Curtis, and he absolutely mopped up the floor with Chris Curtis. So, but yeah, it's a crazy card. You got Thompson versus Holland, which me and Austin are probably betting the fucking deed on Holland. We got Brian Barberena versus Dos Anjos, who I'm definitely sprinkling on Barberena at plus 380. You got Matt Schnell versus Mataus Nicolau, and in a fight where Matt Schnell is plus 290 against Mataus Nicolau. I just thought you'd find that interesting. We like Schnell.
Yeah, I think Matt Schnell is.
Kai Tuivasa is plus
sleeper.
155 against Pavlovich, which I love.
Plus 155.
Love.
I like that, but I'm
Wow.
not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch
Nico
it.
Price
Don't do that.
is fighting on the card versus Philip Rowe. Eric Anders versus Kyle Dawkins is on the card.
No,
It's
you're good.
a stupid stack card for
Yeah,
Fight night.
for no fucking reason.
exactly. And then we have another great fight card right after the pay-per-view as well. Strickland versus Cannoniers, a banger of a main event.
I told you I'm not betting on fighters. Like I'm not betting on a lot of fighters anymore. What are you gonna just straight bet?
I just thought
Kevin
that these
Holland.
matchups are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Armin Sarukian versus Demir Ismagulov is a top 15
Well, now that I
lightweight fight.
say that,
Brandon Royval versus Amir Albazi is a top 10 flyweight fight. Saeed Nurmagomedov, who's like number 16 in the UFC's rankings,
Really?
is fighting Kakrakhmanov, who's like number 18 in the UFC's rankings.
Wow.
So the last 3 cards of the year.
Yeah.
Manel Kopp versus David Dobrik is on this card.
David Dobrik.
David Dobrik.
Dvorak.
David Dobrik's
His name's
fighting.
David
Dvorak,
Dobrik's fighting.
yeah.
Fuck.
There's a lot. Fucking Bryce Mitchell versus Ilya Tuporia is on the 282
I'm
card.
gonna
that we
pick
haven't talked
Topuria.
about.
I'm gonna pick Topuria.
I am too. Bryce Mitchell is a great wrestler, man. I think he could out wrestle Topuria.
Oh yeah. I've been
I'm
saying
not
all
betting
this
on
time Bryce Mitchell, and then as soon as I changed it to Poria, I just wanted to see if you would do that. So
No,
I'm
you
still
didn't.
gonna go with Bryce Mitchell.
No, you
And
didn't.
oh yeah, I know I
I'm
did.
still going Topuria.
See,
Hey.
you just did it again. You just did it again.
Oh, let's go.
no.
Let's go.
You just did it again.
All right, boys.
So I'm gonna go to Poria now.
All right, I'm gonna go Mitchell.
I'm gonna go Mitchell now. I'm
No, I'm going Ilya Topuria.
going neither.
Neither.
I really like that matchup a lot. Darren Till, Dracus Duplessis, Alexander Gustafsson, Open St. Preux, Chris Curtis, Joaquin Buckley,
OSP.
Oh, Chris Curtis.
the 17-year-old, or he's got to be 18-year-old, that won the Dana White Contender Series. You know that Paul Rosas Jr. He's fighting.
Yeah.
He's like minus 240.
Damn.
So like, does it make sense to fade the 17-year-old? Does it make sense to put 100 beans on
Is
the
he still
on the
17?
28-year-old? No, he's 8. He's gonna be 18 by the time he fights. His birthday was last week or something.
Happy birthday. Shut up.
Yeah, shout out Paul Rosas. We got 3
Fan of the
fucking
show.
stacked cards. And then after that, boys, I just want to throw this out there. December 21st and 2nd and December 28th and 29th is when we do our end of the year review and our superlatives. So like best fight, best fighter,
Mm.
best cards, all that stuff, best
A
knockout.
lot of good fights
Yeah.
this year for that.
We do that every year.
Yep.
We're also doing our Thanksgiving and Christmas podcast this year. Tradition.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're doing a pod. Me and Austin are dumb fucks. And we're
Tight.
going to be really full. I'm going to be falling asleep on you. Just saying.
Turn up.
I'm not. I'm gonna be probably eating some cake or something while I'm doing the pod.
Maybe I'll have a
Well,
I'll have a
a little bit of-
leftover sandwich.
Yeah, something.
I made my own Portuguese stuffing this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that on your
Yeah.
Snapchat.
You gotta have a pod on Christmas and
Dude,
Thanksgiving,
chorizo,
dude.
peppers,
You got it.
onions. I did chicken
What's
broth.
the name of
And I did Ritz crackers.
Gobbler.
Gobbler.
I almost forgot it.
Yeah, fucking
I'm
Dude,
gonna
I
have,
swear to
I'm
God.
gonna have
No,
so
you
many
didn't.
Mayflowers
I
tomorrow.
was like,
I
what
mean,
is it?
strawberry
What is
lemon
it?
You guys are
Joe
fucking
pie.
open tomorrow? I
Dude,
was like,
Connor,
We have been though in the past.
Connor just keeps tweeting right now about the Khabib,
I
him and
got
Khabib,
I got
in the
all
fight.
meatballs 'cause I had COVID.
him getting jumped and him getting on top of the stage and punching Islam.
Probably drunk.
He's just going off right now. Off. Like 5 tweets today just about the Khabib fight. Connor.
Connor told someone that he weighs 245 pounds right now.
Connor-
You're talking about the Lobo.
Connor's like
the
Kanye
suits?
West.
The-
but
No, this is no.
Did you hear about that though?
I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
I did hear about that.
They're like the same.
So
type of
the
person.
guy,
Kanye, like
What do
a
you think
month
about
ago,
that?
put out a tweet talking about how his most proud thing in his life is his school that he founded for like inner city Chicago
Wasn't
kids,
all
whatever
the
it
cult-
was. And then 2 hours later, posted a black screen with a caption, "It's been 2 months since I got supermodel pussy." Within 2 hours, he went from that. Conor McGregor is not yet the Kanye West. of
I don't
UFC.
know.
No, he's not there yet.
He
I
posted-
apologize. I interrupted you guys.
Yeah. So-
Deep.
Very on
Wait,
spot.
did you hear about the Artem Lobov suing
Prop
Conor
12.
for Prop
yeah,
12?
yeah,
or
I,
whatever?
I heard about it. I didn't hear what
that's the
it
guy
was
that
actually
Khabib
about.
slapped and
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know
Yeah.
who Artem Lobov is. Yeah.
Oh, they roughed him up, didn't they?
yeah, and then he threw the cart on him.
Well, Conor
The
McGregor
dolly, I should say. The
Threw
dolly.
the dolly.
Through the bus.
and I thought he was known for being accurate, but
He hit the bus.
He injured someone.
He did.
Who did he injure?
I think he was like a photography lady. or something.
Chiesa.
Yeah.
There's a fight.
Chiesa
no,
and
there's a-
some chick.
there's
Like
a
some chick
female
was
fighter.
sitting right there.
Yeah, some
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. Some chick fighter was sitting. Maybe
was it chick?
I
There was
thought
someone
it-
famous.
I thought it
Was
was
it
like
Rose?
Dylan
It might have been
Dennis.
Rose.
it
I
might have
thought
been
it was
Rose
Rose,
Namajunas was sitting like right there.
Was on a bus with Khabib.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
yeah.
it was a fighter bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
it
a
was
lot
like
of
a
fighters
press
on there.
thing.
Like,
Yeah.
what's his face got cut?
Oh, in the
Yeah,
Gaethje
Michael
card.
Chiesa.
Yeah.
Michael Chiesa got caught up, dude, from the glass.
You ever seen that? You ever seen that fucking press conference snippet where the guy's like, "Don't talk about my mama," like when he's yelling that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was Michael Chiesa.
Who's this?
I believe this is Leo. Hey,
Yeah!
what's up?
Yeah!
What's good? We're wrapping up here, so we're gonna be done in about 10 minutes. What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
What up?
Make
Hasn't
yourself
been
at
that-
home.
well, I saw you a little while ago.
Make yourself at home. I might have a beer in the fridge if you want it.
How you doing? What's up?
And there's shots over there. We got Fireball.
we got her.
Oh, this
whoa,
gay.
whoa, whoa,
This
whoa.
gay
Hey,
shit.
now.
This gay
Have
shit.
to.
Wow.
That's right.
All right, so it's actually 10 minutes out. We can finish this up. We kind of
Just
figured-
close it, yeah.
we talked about everything from the main event.
Thing is,
We talked
Yeah,
about
you
everything
still think
before.
you run this?
Black Witch ain't
I don't
Goliath.
know who you think you are? And
Please,
I say we
please take this.
Um,
Please, it would be so much better for me if I have no responsibility. I'm just going to talk so much shit on this podcast.
All right, follow us on our Twitter at MMA.
It's not even. That's not even our app. You
Yeah,
fucker.
complete MMA.
_MMA. And the Twitter's back. We have been fucking banging the shit out of it. Austin, you've been going ham on it. We're going back to doing spaces every other couple
He's
days.
banging the shit out of anything.
I wouldn't say anything. Like 6 and above.
Like Twitter.
Alright.
Like
And
5.5 and
Twitter.
above.
Okay.
I'm not going below.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
No,
You
Zach
see-
gets
you
a
see this
3 and a
crown?
4, and it's a 7.
Yeah.
Does that mean that 4 2s make an 8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Does
I
that mean
I
that
don't
you
know.
consider your pillow
I
a
don't
6?
Depends how I dress it up.
Wow.
Cut a hole in it.
Wow.
Razor blade.
Okay, all right. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you check us out next week, which will be right before the Kevin Holland Stephen Thompson fight, which is when we are going to be putting the fucking bag down on Kevin Holland. Hope everybody else does. Make sure you follow our Twitter so you can get up to date news about when we're putting our bets down. You're gonna be able to see our parlays. You're gonna be able to see polls and different interactions we have as Mike breaks my mic.
Goddamn idiot.
Well,
And
my
yeah,
name's
thank
Mike,
everybody
so
for tuning
it's
in. Thank
okay.
everybody for supporting us. We're going to be going even harder on Twitter now that we have it back, and we're going to actually shout out to our new Twitter Spaces,
Praise the Lord.
our two new Twitter pages for our Twitter Spaces and for our Twitter podcast that we're going to be going up to date for every week. So that's where you can go check out that kind of social media. You can also check it out on our YouTube page on Make Complete Podcast. And
Damn, we got a lot going
Not
on.
the
That's
happiest
it?
fucking Thanksgiving you've ever had in your fucking
That's
miserable, worthless lives.
So loud.
I'm going to go around the table real quick. Favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Oh man, I'm gonna go with dirt cake, dude.
Ooh,
Okay.
good call.
It's a
Good
call,
call.
you know what I
Good
mean?
call.
Can you elaborate? What's dirt?
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh,
You know what
just
a
a
dirt
layer,
is? The
just
dessert dirt?
just
Like the
dirt.
Oreo cream cake shit?
Yeah,
I can't remember last night.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Tim
favorite
Murray's
dish?
Halloween party.
We had it on
Stuffing.
my birthday.
Stuffing. Easiest question I've ever
Yeah,
had.
stuffing. Yeah.
yeah. I love,
I'm with you.
I love Nana stuffing.
So mine's a combo. It's stuffing.
One. I want
No, it's
one dish.
One, and stuffing's already said.
Oh, what?
Oh no, we both said stuffing.
Oh,
I
okay.
think all three of
I'm
us said
changing,
stuffing.
I'll
I'm changing
change it
mine.
up.
I'm changing mine to salt. Love the salt.
All right. I like potatoes and brie.
Mine's Budweiser.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Staple.
Right before dinner, my whole family bangs a shot together, which is
Yeah.
great.
I like the turkey.
You say Grace and mine.
You stuff in the turkey's ass for flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I made a sangria.
Okay, thank everybody for tuning in. We're gonna get out of here. Have a good night. We will see you tomorrow.